Yes. Well, it's called small.
Small.
But it doesn't count because I'm a dwarf.
I mean, you
was
can
just
still
curious in
take small,
general.
but then you'd be a relatively small dwarf.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Not doing that shit.
Whoa.
Small elderly dwarf. But, okay, so. Step 2 is add regions, because we're putting ourselves down last. Starting with the player with the youngest character...
What was step 1? Wait.
Step 1 is put yourself down on the map, but I just
We're
said
skipping
several
that.
times we're doing that at the end, because then there's more islands for you to pick.
Alright, okay. Oh yeah, Eric, I'm trying to argue that by put ourselves down on the map, it means that we should all individually place ourselves on the map.
Which I am firmly against. For the record.
I put myself, like, here, in the void.
It wouldn't be the first time someone did that.
Question, Eric. Eric, is your character someone's grandma?
Okay,
no. She's someone's aunt, I think.
I got to throw my last party under the bus right now for, in a mostly water-based map, asking me to turn the grid on and rolling to decide where they started.
You know, we should do that.
We
start free falling.
Sure, why not?
This is where you guys start too. This isn't where I'm starting.
Yeah, that's
so.
true. You're coming in.
I think I should decide where they start.
Oh, that's...
No, we each decide where another character starts.
You all place your starting... You all put your starting position down, then hand it over one to the left.
Fuck, that reminds me. I really want to do that at some point. Like, just a game where everyone makes a character, but then, like, you, like, draw names out of a hat and play a character someone else made.
I want to do that.
That could be fun. Anyway.
So step 2.
Step 2, yeah. Step 2, add regions. Starting with the player with the youngest character, everyone at the table, including the GM, adds a region to the map. A region is a large swath of land or sea defined by either its prevailing terrain type or a political boundary. The first region must contain your current position. No, it doesn't, because we haven't done that.
So, Snake, I have a question.
Okay, so, wait, no, I'm the youngest character, Swede, so shut up.
I'm not ask how old...
Okay, no. So here's the region I'm adding, Snake.
Yes.
It's below all these islands, yeah. There's actually a gigantic net.
What?
And it was... it catches free fallers, so you can't commit suicide in this world. It's actually really positive.
I made the map larger.
Isn't that just called the ocean?
Yeah. So there's an ocean beneath it. That's my region. Okay, no, I have to think about this. So we each had a region. So we're each adding an island then.
Yeah, you can add an island or add a political or add like a another empire like barony kingdom to one of these existing islands, or do both. I won't stop you from like adding an island and the people on it because.
Right.
You should probably make it a bit wider too, Snake.
I will make this map wider.
I'm gonna make an island that's much, much bigger than all of these islands, and it's like above all of them, but like also all of the like float iron or whatever has been mined out, so it's just like dropping, and you know, it is in a few months it's gonna
It's been a fun campaign, it's been a fun campaign, guys, but there's a time limit here.
Just Majora's Mask this shit.
Let's see.
Also,
all right.
For scale,
I know what I'm adding. Right over here.
Bottom right, top right. Oh.
Oh,
I see. Okay.
Yeah. See, I'm zoomed out, so I have no idea how big this actually is. Hold on. Zoom into 100%.
It's a decent size.
Yeah.
It's 30 miles across.
I'm not sure what to call it, damn it. But essentially, this is like a tropical island. Very tropical. The people here, you know, it's basically Hawaii here, you know, and the people are kind of like native Hawaiians. In the middle is a giant volcano.
Wait,
And
how the fuck? How the fuck does the magma get any? What?
Yeah, no one knows. It's a mystery.
It's like
Is
a
someone
big
just gonna
bowl
look
of
down?
soup.
Yeah. Hey. No, it's a floating island. Doesn't mean like it's completely flat at the bottom, sweet. It actually like goes down quite a way. Like it dips down beneath the fog. The magma is generally there.
I'm just gonna
What
ask.
the
It's
fuck?
like if someone goes up to the top and looks down, they actually just see a giant
Between
fucking hole.
beneath the clouds, yeah. So
Are we
yeah,
above the clouds or below the
there's a
clouds?
volcano island.
I'm just gonna say again, the map is only grey at the moment because my eyes.
Screw your eyes.
Actually, no, that's not big enough. It's a giant volcano. Just
Like, if my eyes were less shitty, I'm probably gonna make this like this the underside of the map blue, like later on. But you know, we can assume that we're in a layer of clouds.
and yes, the volcano is active, but
Okay.
it has not erupted in over 2 years.
Do you have a name for the region? Or are you still thinking of one?
Yes. Helluva.
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 Hell of a.
Hell of an island you got there. Helluva. Yes. Right there. Helluva.
I guessed the spelling. I guessed it correctly when I was writing it down.
There you go.
Hell of a. The Hawaiian-styled volcanic island.
The
Yes.
butthole of the game.
So, despite the fact we're floating above sea level, are there beaches? Very boring
Yes.
beaches.
Yes.
That sounds really fucking perilous.
I will say, yeah, because that is a loose sand issue.
Well, no. It's not that there are beaches. It's that there is water on this island.
Oh,
And
okay. Fair enough.
yeah. It just So yeah, it's like multi-layered. So like, hold on, let me get another thing here. So yeah, we have like that. Everything inside the blue circle is land. Everything inside the green circle is the volcano, and everything inside the black is the water. See, layered.
Okie dokie.
Layers.
I wish this had a fill tool so that I could quickly add.
Right?
Yeah. Hang on, there is a fill tool of sorts, but I'll fill that in later on. Try not to
There.
fuck it up.
Yeah, it's very rough. So reshape and resize at your will.
Okay. So that is it is inhabited. There are
Yes.
people there. Okay.
Yes.
And the people are Hawaiian inspired. So
Yes.
alright. Is there anything else you want to add to this?
Nope.
Okay. You can write up and send details if you come up with
They
any
eat
that you want to add.
bananas.
Cool. Alright. Note of food that they have bananas.
Yeah.
Let me just add thing then. So I don't know why I spelled that in all capitals, but it kind of felt appropriate. And that's also very tiny letters. There we go. Hell of a. Okay. So, who is the next oldest?
I think that's me.
27.
That's you, yeah.
I'm a 28.
I'm
Alright,
in my
let's see here.
30s.
Let me think. What do I want to do? Let's put, since you expanded it eastward, let's go more eastward. Let's draw. Perfect. I'm gonna kind of do it like Neo did it because there's no fill tool.
Actually, there kind of is. I just
Yeah,
realized.
but it's real janky.
It's not really that janky. It's just like
No,
No,
it's
the
super
texture-
janky.
I have not really had an issue with it. It's like just you draw like that. If you just fill in the circle, it's like that.
It's Yank City.
Yeah, so I'm gonna draw. There's a bit of a cliff face kind of up in this part. I mean, it does like weird circular shapes, but yeah. There's probably more of a forest. What color are you using for the forests?
Just
Dark
a
green.
darker green. Yeah, dark green.
So I think the forests kind of expand like along this place,
This island is Ithaca.
basically. No. We're using like a darker gray for like. Yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. So I should really color that one to be dark gray.
Is this an island you could take your kids to?
I don't. Yeah. It's fine for kids.
No, that's the first note I've got so far. Is family-friendly island.
Oh man! I found the eraser.
So can our island be like on the surface, or does it have to be?
No, it doesn't
in the
have to
air?
be in the air. You can put an island on.
All
the
right,
surface.
all right. That's awesome. My next island is going to be an island that's above the planet, and it's crashing in.
Yeah, that's the opposite direction of what you I like crashing in as
There
well.
we
That
go.
sounds like it's an inhabited island. It's just, hey, what's going on down here, lads?
And we're just crashing over the weekend.
It's the Jetsons.
Jetsons. Nobody likes the Jetson.
I think this is like the pinnacle, like right up here. There's probably like a magical lake. Probably at the like right here. That then flows.
Flows? I'm sorry, Austin, but we can't allow such things.
Yeah, and I think there is a trail, like a walking path kind of road. Wait, what part are we drawing? Are we just drawing general geography?
Yeah, we can just do general geography. You can get as specific
Alright,
as you
I'll
want.
leave it
or
like
as
that.
loose. Okay. I'll just add note that it has a walking trail. So, is this island inhabited, or is this... I mean, it has a walking trail, or is this place, like, mostly uninhabited?
No, it's gonna be super inhabited. Are we putting like cities and...
Oh, we can
Sites
add
here.
places later. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
another section, places. So,
I'll add that later.
okay. What's the name of this island?
I am getting there. This is the... This is the magocracy of Eleron. I'll put it in chat.
Okay. Magocracy of Elrond. Alright. So all I've really got for design so far is Family Friend Land, has a magical lake, has a walking trail, but we'll come back around on this.
Yeah, definitely, because it's going to be... I'm thinking it's kind of the... more of the Kingdom of the Magi, where the, like, wizarding school is and shit.
Okay, so let's move on then. Next oldest character, so that would be Swede.
Yes. Oh man, I have a perfect idea.
I have a name for the volcano.
Okay.
Mount Jorgensen.
No.
You can't say it's my island, Swede.
Why is there something called Mount Jorgensen on a Hawaiian-inspired island?
Well, you see,
Magic.
you see, the people are Hawaiian. The king is Swedish.
Oh my fucking god, you remind me of Pippi Longstrump. Anyway, I'm gonna try to make a perfect circle here.
I mean,
It's not
there's
gonna
like a
work.
tool.
There's
There's a tool for that, you know.
There's the
Okay.
there's the draw shape tool. You hold down Alt for circles.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh boy, a perfect circle.
Where
You see
is
what you
this
don't get?
perfect circle?
Swede was banking on us not knowing that, and he was like trying to get us to be real impressed with his perfect circle that he drew.
Okay, Snake. Here it is. This is gonna blow your fucking mind.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So, there used to be a tiny little island here. Then a rich madman was like, you know, gambling! I present to you the golden saucer.
Oh god.
It's black.
I'm getting to that part.
Swede, take your stupid floating casino islands and take them somewhere else.
No,
So
Austin, you
So wait, so it's
like it.
you know this is the plot of the last One Piece movie. I assume based on the trailer, the one trailer I saw.
Basically, Snake, it's like they found this little island, then they start building out, and they basically just made a massive casino world. Basically, you know, it's Las Vegas.
when you say they
New
kept,
Vegas.
when you say they
Golden
kept building out, that is a casino that's 31 miles.
Oh,
Oh my god. Come on, Swede.
okay, it's not.
He's just making a fucking.
No.
I liked that island. I really liked the direction you were going with it.
The Borg cube of gambling.
Okay.
I really like that. It's just a cube.
There we go, Snake.
Just a solid cube.
There we go. That's a bit.
It's like people called like it actually isn't doing very well because people see it and they're just really intimidated.
It's just a giant 100-mile size made of gold.
Oh, great! I lost it.
It's still in 5 miles.
It's a very big one, you know. They have
Hey,
a
there, you need rooms for like the hotel.
Yeah.
yeah,
for-
and you know, okay,
yeah.
they have a family area with roller
And then
coasters.
there's got to be like a theme park there as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta have plenty of loop-to-loops for Sonic to run through, you know.
No, Hedgehog's just fans.
The curse is
The
Oh,
golden
God.
gamble zone.
The curse is real.
Alright, a giant casino that dwarfs the island it was built on.
Yeah.
No, yeah, see, that's the real curse, Eric. You think you have a curse. Austin has a curse.
He's cursed to endure us talking about Sonic.
It never ends.
There's a lot to talk about.
The laws
Is
And it-
there?
Honestly, the deep it's like with most things, like the more you learn, the more you realize the less you know.
Exactly.
So Snake, it was built by a rich madman named God. Actually, I'm gonna type it down. It was built by Godbert Manderville. Probably not his birth name.
Most people just called him Bert. Save time.
Mr. Mandeville. Just eccentric madman.
You're just recreating things from Final Fantasy.
Yes, I am. I am Austin.
So, the region you've added is the Golden Saucer, a giant casino that dwarfs the island it was built on, built by a rich madman named Godbert Mandeville.
Yes, he was there when it started. When it first was just a tiny little floating island, he built it with his own hands, and you know, then it kept growing.
Okay. Hang on. I gotta add tags. Well, I gotta add name tags.
Tags.
Yeah. name tags to these things.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Eric, add the entire fucking... Just add Grimwood as the entire continent of Grimwood. It's a secret.
So
You
yeah,
can keep it from us. It's actually
also,
in this
Snake,
world.
another point, sake. The golden saucer is kind of considered a neutral. Like, you know, there's no actual warring going on there. You know,
There is no war in Bossing, so
it's like, you know, if you're going in there, you basically have to like relinquish weapons and shit. And you know, if you stir up trouble, Mr. Mandeville is a very rich person. You don't want to get on his bad behavior. He'll fucking pummel drive you.
Okay. All right. I've got to save that image now just to have that. Bookkeeping is gonna happen.
What did it?
Bookkeeping.
Did it get ridiculously small for you?
Oh yeah, it did.
Weird. Give me a second.
It's the thumbnail for it.
Yeah, weird. Okay, I'm linking it in the Discord. There you go.
Jesus.
It still got rendered very small for me.
Weird.
Okay, so is that all to the Golden Saucer?
Yeah, basically, you know, it's kind of like, you know, it's casinos, everything, gambling and all that. Good bars. It has, and you know, it has a very nice looking area. It looks nice, you know. It has a bit of lower areas though. They're a bit seedy, but you know, nothing too illegal is going on here.
nothing
CD
too
and
illegal.
too illegal. So a little
No
bit
one's
illegal.
pushing the scales too much.
If you do that, they'll catch you. They'll throw you.
Okay, so let's go on to Eric.
Yes.
You have to.
I'm afraid we do.
He's not even playing.
Okay. Where's my camera back? Alright, we're gonna put this. Let's put it over along here. So, this is not a floating island. This is the old-fashioned-ish kind in the sea, way down below. And that's its shape. It's very, very narrow. It is a row of very, very thin but very tall mountains. Almost like a series of, like, almost like Doritos. Like, very flat, very thin, narrow mountains. But
And they're
just a
edible?
trail of them. No. Sticking out of the sea in a line. The ones in the very middle are the tallest. And they get smaller and smaller as sinking further into the ocean. And there's a bit of sandy beach and jungle on either side. But it's not even a kilometer across at its thickest, like maybe a quarter of a kilometer at its absolute thickest at any point.
Shark teeth. Ooh ha ha.
Yeah, it is a sort of, it almost looks like a row of shark teeth or something. There is a slight taper, you know, it slightly curves, but it's long enough that you wouldn't really be able to see the curve that well. Though if you're standing on it, you can just sort of see how the mountains come into the view in the distance more.
A slight curve.
The mountains are also slightly tilted inwards into the curve, but not by much.
Slightly tilted.
Slightly. I have a picture I've been doodling, and it's called The Spine.
Of the world?
No, not of the world. I don't know what of what, but
Is the spine what you're calling the region?
yeah, the
Okay.
island. Well, really, island chain. There are probably a few passes in, like sort of between the This is roughly what it would look like from, you know, approaching it from one of the sides.
Shark
Oh,
teeth.
okay.
Ooh ha ha.
That's cool. How high up would you say the mountains are? Like,
Pretty tall. I'm really not good at estimating. Like, not high enough to, like, you know, definitely not a kilometer in height, but I don't know. couple thousand feet.
Hmm.
Like 1,000 and maybe 1,500 feet. I don't know.
Alright, that's fine.
I'm really not good at estimating. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm barrel.
So Mount Everest is 30,000 feet.
We'll
like
say
7 kilometers.
about
8, 9
1,700 feet.
Okie dokie.
Which is the height of the One World Trade Center.
1,700.
Yeah.
So actually not that tall compared to other mountain. Well, I guess
Well,
it did,
but keep in mind, like, these are
Yeah.
at sea level. Like,
true.
maybe round that up to 2,000 for the highest peak.
So I put that as
2,000
like
feet.
mountains are around 1,700 to 2,000
Yeah.
feet.
But you know, the
Who
ones
really
to
keeps
the far
track?
north or south are probably...
It's not going to be that major. I guess it's just kind of nice to have a kind of like mental image of what that like what 17, what 2,000 feet kind of means to us. So I mean, I guess it's more in the place thing. But are these islands inhabited? Is there anything? We'll go into that a bit more later.
There is no like permanent population, but there probably are like, you know, like it's probably a good place to bury treasure or have a temporary hideout, stuff like that. But there's no like long established, you know, sentient population that we know of. Anyways, I don't know. There could maybe be like skeletons or something for all I know. If you want to put something there, go ahead. Seems like a good mystery.
Yeah, I'm already coming up with ideas.
Howdy, neighbors!
Okay, so
Or what the nature of the island are. Maybe they are teeth, maybe it's Godzilla, maybe it's, you know, the magma, like a meteor hit and it splashed and then froze. Whatever you can come up with. I have
eventually,
no idea.
it's just a giant head is going to rise up out of the sea and just eat the nearest island.
They're all made of Doritos.
Matanui, is that you?
Matanui looked nothing like that.
No, he said giant head from the sea.
But
and...
right, but like Matanui doesn't have a big jaw. He barely even had a mouth.
No. It's a
Okay,
joke.
so when I can add one. I'm gonna. All right, I'll throw in one. So
Also, Matanui was a lot.
You've already
fucking bigger
added
than
4.
yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking when it said like. Then the GM adds one. I was like, really?
Come on.
I was gonna add more on my own
You've
time
added
anyway.
5, actually.
All right.
I think
so
I
let's
should
go to,
add 5.
Let's go to. Well, let's just ask around then. So, do you want to add more regions before we move on to step 3? That goes for
What
all
are
of
the
you.
what are the other things we'll be adding in the future?
Places? A place. So it's a place is essentially a sub-region, which
Oh.
again defined by terrain or political significance.
Does a sub-region have to exist inside one of the islands?
No.
No, never mind. I'll run it by you.
So,
We'll see.
so
Actually,
essentially-
yeah. I want to
it's-
add another region.
Okay, I'm also gonna say like a place is not just like a sub-region in like, you know, political or like a type of terrain. It can also be a steading, so it could just be an unaffiliated settlement or a settlement of your own devising, or it could be a site, which means like a point of interest or a landmark.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Austin, you want to add another region?
Yeah. It's going to be a series of islands that are kind of small and connected with some sort of bridge, be it like rope bridge or like actual floating stone bridge. But there's just like a group of smaller islands. I'll put them down here. I don't have a name for it. I don't really have any other information for it other than it's just kind of like broken up islands.
Okay. Any inhabitants, or is that like currently uninhabited land? I mean, it's got bridges and such, but
I'll leave that one to you.
okay.
Oh, those are really long bridges.
Yeah, I'm gonna say. That would be the most terrifying fucking crossing. Never mind crossing, just, you know, like, building the bridge.
I just so I can move them closer though.
Are these just are they kind of like flatlands, grasslands, or do they have forests and such on them?
I think they're more tropical.
Okay.
So probably hilly, but not necessarily any like mountains.
No
the terrain
mountains, I
so
think.
the terrain is hilly and it's tropical.
Yeah.
Terrain is hilly and tropical. And well, I'm guessing then like tropical forests, tropical rainforests.
Yeah.
Okay.
No mountains, I tell you what.
I'm gonna say that place is mostly uninhabited. It's used by people. It's like a place that's being explored. Do you as of yet
That's
have
better.
a name for the region?
No, I don't have anything for them.
Should we go to the random name table? No, actually.
Do it.
Okay, let's name give a place run your names for it. There isn't really a naming convention.
I'll be right back.
Okay. For now, you can change it, like if and when you come up with one. But for now, I'm just gonna call it the cluster.
There you go. I like it.
So, does anyone else want to add another region?
No.
I'm good.
I'm good.
Okie dokie. Alright then. So. Alright, now we're gonna have to get into discussing... Oh, I'll wait for Sweet to get back. Actually, yeah.
Ooh,
Nice.
you know what? I have an idea for an island.
Okay.
It's gonna be a fairly small one. Ooh. Alright, so let's say this island is about here. It's gray. It's roughly spherical. There is some vegetation on it, not too much. Now, the thing with this island, so what's the name of the float iron or whatever? What's the actual name?
I haven't changed it from float iron yet, because I haven't come up with any.
Okay, but so, you know, there's the big deposits of float iron, but unusually, well, essentially with this island, a lot of, you know, normally, like, the bottoms of islands are heavier, and, you know, it keeps them oriented properly. This island, that's not the case, though, and it's really evenly distributed. It has really even weight distribution. And so this island is rolling, and there can't really be any permanent settlements on it. It's rolling slowly enough that, like, you know, you're not always in danger. And so there are people on the island. There are some settlements, but they have essentially a nomadic lifestyle where they just keep on having to move their houses, you know, against its spin.
That is
to stay oriented on top.
I really like that. That is really surreal, in a really nice way. So, these nomadic tribes, what race are they? Do they have any distinguishing characteristics?
You know, let's go with orcs.
Okay.
Or does that not geographically line up?
No, it's fine. There could be more than one.
Yeah.
Like,
that seems like an orc lifestyle.
So these are orcs, like not half orcs. These are proper. Well, obviously,
Yeah.
they're full orc. Okay.
Ooh, and you know what's good about this?
Mm.
Let's say it's rolling in, like, you can see if I do a ruler thing, right?
Yes.
You can. It's roughly along this axis.
So it's
And so-
rolling kind of northwesterly.
Yeah, and moving, drifting slowly, possibly, potentially on a possible crash course with a certain other island way down the line. Not anytime soon, but could potentially at some point in the future. knock into
Boy,
some
that
other
sounds
island.
like.
I see what you've done, and it's very cruel.
No! I have a new.
Great, you
I have a new idea,
this...
Snake.
Are you just gonna put down another island that's intercepting this one? And we're just...
Are we just gonna like start
this into
playing
pool.
Island Pool?
So you put down the cue ball. He's obviously the 8-ball.
Yeah.
Huh?
So, but hey, it's not, necessary. So maybe this island might need to be, turned askew, some way to rotate it out of the path. Or, maybe Casino Island Zone gets rocket boosters put on its side.
Exactly what the good wise man of Manderville has planned to do.
Okay, so
Casino
moving on
Island.
now.
So, alright, does anyone else have another region? Or are we set to move on
No.
to places?
We're done. Let's go to places. I'm excited.
Okay, places. Starting with the player with the most well-traveled character. Each person adds an area, steading, or site to the map.
I
Very
think I'm most
well-traveled.
well-traveled.
How many places have you been?
Well, I'm 3 times as old as Swede's character,
Alright.
so...
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm a smuggler by trade.
Yeah, well, I'm an immigrant. I come from somewhere not
I'm
even
not
on this
traveled
map.
as a smuggler. How traveled is Thaddeus?
I would say he's well traveled, but probably not as well traveled as the dwarf.
Oh, alright, then I guess I'm the least well traveled.
Wow, that's exact opposite order.
Okay.
So we're going Eric, Swede, Austin, Neo.
Oh. Or, wait, I forget what Austin and Sweden.
Yeah, Eric, Swede, me, Neo.
I'm just putting that down for my convenience.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, wait, what are we putting down again?
We are putting down places. Each person adds an area, steading, or site to the map. So either an area, which is kind of like a sub-region, or a steading, which is, a settlement, which could be a village, town, keep, or a city, or a site, which is a point of interest or a landmark.
Ooh, I thought of one. Okay, wait, which one was Rigger Island again? Oh, that's home with dwarves and the orcs. Let's put... Wait, Springforth. What's Springforth?
That
again?
is the Saroni.
Okay. Yeah, let's go with... Okay, so this is going to be a bit weird to draw. Let's put this in pink just so it stands out for now. On the underside... This is on the underside of this island. About here? Roughly. Let's actually move that a bit further to the side. Okay, so... What this is... essentially fossilized to the bottom of the island is some sort of enormous skeleton, from some long extinct creature, like some giant dinosaur kaiju whale thing. And its skeleton, it just was buried in the rock, fossilized, and part of it broke away. And so now there's this enormous rib cage on the underside of this floating island, and there's a settlement in there.
Nice. So, what defines the settlement? What is its affiliation, or its peoples?
let's go with unsavory types. Somewhat criminals. You know, it's also fairly out of the way. You know, like on this sticky out bit of island.
Thieves Haven.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's a good place to when you're sort of out of the town, but you know, a fair, somewhat more eclectic mix of people there. A good sort of criminal hideout type place.
So this place is like unknown to the Saroni, to the people on the top side.
It might be known unofficially, but you know, like it's sort of an open secret type thing.
Okay. So it's a place where criminals can just kind of like stop off for a little bit,
Yeah.
do some, you know, trade in some things, maybe get a bit more
Refuel
work.
them.
Yeah, refuel, just kind of take a break. But the place itself is technically lawless.
Yes.
All right, what's the name of the place?
Ooh, I didn't think of that.
Actually, you didn't think about. Did we get a name for the rotating island either?
Oh no, we didn't. I'm bad with names. All right, this place will be the underbelly.
Oh, nice.
Because like rib cage and whatnot,
Yeah.
so it is, and like it's on the underside and like it's good.
There's meanings. There's layers.
Fuck, I don't know about the spinning one. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea. You know more about like what would orcs name their spinning island?
That's what I
It
have
makes
trouble with.
going
I
around.
honestly just think it would be called toss.
If I big toss is
Absolutely
spun around.
straightforward.
The only thing I can think of is like cue ball. So
I don't know if pool is popular with the orcs.
yeah.
Toss. Fucking toss.
I'm going to provisionally title it toss until anyone comes up with something better, including me.
Big toss.
Spelling it in all caps as well, which isn't actually that imposing with this font.
But you know, orcs.
And its subtitle is The Rolling Cue Ball. Okay. And we got the underbelly there on the underside of the island, so put that in pink, much like the text. So, unless there's any more notes there, next island, next place. Who's the next most will travel? That would be Swede.
Hello. Let's see. Trying to think of something. So I'm just gonna give a thing that's on the island. Give me a second. I'm actually trying to. Fuck, I don't really have any ideas. Austin, Neo, you have ideas?
I've got a couple,
I
yeah.
have-
Yeah,
oh,
you
yeah.
guys go before me. I actually don't have any ideas at the moment, so
Okay.
let me think.
Okie doke. So, hand it over to Austin, just keeping the order.
Sure. I'm gonna put a Tavian settlement in Springforth. Probably on the north part of Springforth. There's an Atavian settlement in the mountains.
An Otavian settlement.
Yeah, like right there.
Okay.
That is the right race, right? The winged humans.
Oh, avian.
Yeah, are they named the Atavians?
No, just the avian in Savage Worlds. They're just called avians for the bird people.
Oh yeah, avians. Yep, them.
I was wondering.
I
what
never
they were-
liked them
random
bird
avians,
people.
And I was like, what? Okay. So an avian settlement. So, what's noteworthy about them? Like, are they affiliated any which way? Are they independent?
No, I think they were natives.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, there's a native avian settlement on Springforth.
all right. How does the Saroni? How do they respond to the Saroni? How do the Saroni respond to them?
What are the Saroni like again?
They are the more kind of democratic lot of people. They are mostly frontiersmen and explorers, and recently came into finding a big cache of magical and scientific, like gear that's kind of massively exploded. How wealthy, how well off they are. They do take in. They're a lot more open to other races than the Regis are, but that doesn't always mean they're the friendliest bunch. So they could have responded to these people any which way.
Yeah, let's go with a traditional British colonialist versus Indians.
So we've just kind of. They technically still have some degree of sovereignty, but it's under us. You do what we say.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. That gives me stuff to work with. What is the name of the settlement?
Why you gotta be doing this to me?
I'm doing it to everyone.
Let's go. Let's just call it the Bastion Downs.
It's a good name. Bastion Downs. Okay, we can swing back around if you have anything else to add, but let us go to Neo.
Alright, okay. So, I'm gonna need to direct you to a very specific area, because, Alright. You see where the words Islands of the Regis are?
Let me scroll up.
Island of the Regis?
Yes.
Yeah, look down a bit, because that's where I'm gonna draw something.
So in the area between there and Rigor.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
there.
Okay.
That is not an island. That is a ship.
Ah.
It is a very big ship. And what it is essentially a nightclub for rich people. It is constantly moving between the major settlements, picking people up, dropping people off. A lot of the like younger rich people just live there essentially. They don't want to go back home to their rich daddies. And
Space Hulk.
yeah, and they drink, they dance the night away, they spend their money. What's the what's the price to get in, you ask? If you have to ask, probably can't afford it.
Nice.
It is because it has a lot of money and it's traveling on the high skies. The thing is locked down like a fortress. This is the most well-defended ship probably you'll ever see.
Wait, is this the fucking flying airship on Just Cause 2?
Well, a heavily defended and only has rich people in it. And its name is Endless Night.
Nice.
SS Endless Night.
Yes.
How do... Alright. Because I have to ask, because that's, like, I'm guessing it's not always there. Because
No.
Yeah, because you say it goes around and picks people up. Is that
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
area it generally like hovers around, or is it
Yeah,
is
yeah.
it locked to any one place? Like
No,
in
it,
some
it
fashion?
generally hovers, around, between the major islands.
Okay, I'm guessing it doesn't go to Sky Citadel because that's the religious folk.
Nah.
Okay.
I like to imagine they sometimes go past it and just the typical honking shit. Just whoa, party.
So,
Yeah, and the Sky Citadel is just like a robot house.
So, you damn young people!
it's just a rich people ship. They're not doing anything
Yeah,
untoward
it's
illegal.
It's an
just-
endless party. I mean, anything on
Oh,
the
man,
legality of drugs.
Hey Snake, are we gonna crash into that?
There are absolutely people doing lines.
Okay.
It's an endless nightclub.
Are we gonna crash into that one, Snake?
That's up to you. If you're gonna crash into Endless Night. That's like, you're the one with the piloting skill. You're the one who could try and crash into the most well-defended ship. I'm glad you've given me something that's flying around, though. You've given me a mobile...
Yeah.
Well, I mean, aside from, the rolling island. But that's on a very slow, year-long collision course.
No, yeah, this thing probably has, all the latest ship technology. It can go as fast as it needs to. It has, fucking, cannons out the wazoo.
Alright,
What
so
is
I've
this?
got a
Trolling
question.
outside with
I've got a
guns.
question just for putting its name down. Is this Endless Night or The Endless Night?
The Endless Night.
Okay.
Getting in requires, a VIP pass, which, again, if you have to ask the price of it, you probably can't afford it.
Hmm.
So that essentially means I'm leaving it up to your discretion how one may acquire it.
painted black?
It's very sleek.
Okay.
So yeah, probably quite a bit of black on it, but some gold in there. Make it fancy.
Alright, so I'm gonna say black with gold trim. Just to kind of shorthand it.
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's up to you as to how much a pass actually costs, and I'm just gonna say, maybe some of the people in there got a fake passport, but if they were ever found out, well, yep, ain't no laws covering this place. Any crime can carry capital punishment on this place. You never know.
Okay. Alright.
I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if you'll be able to come up with anything for that, but yeah.
I'm just writing I'm erring on the side of caution for how much to interpret and add on, but I've got a few things.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay, I have an idea now.
By the way, what are these purple cubes?
Oops, that might be me. That's it.
Wait a minute. Can I realize I've done something that's very stupid of me. There we go. That's why everything looked a bit transparent.
Oh, this poor rock will miss the golden saucer by a mile.
They were on the GM layer, the names I was adding. So that's why if you weren't seeing names when I was talking about, oh yeah, there we go, I'll add that. This is what I've been doing when I've been silent, is fucking adding names to places.
That's a fart, isn't it? Anyway, I have an idea,
Wait,
Snake.
who runs the golden saucer? Is it a
Reed gave me a
dwarf thing?
name for... Actually, that's the thing. Well, I guess it's a human from the image.
Yeah, it's a
Reed gave
human.
me.
Well, he's a big,
The
strong human.
Gold,
But he-
Goldbert Mandeville.
but he appreciates dwarves because of their keen business sense. Yes.
That's pretty racist, Swede. I gotta say.
I mean, that's him. That's
Damn.
him you're gonna have to talk with.
My character takes offense.
But he doesn't mind other, you know.
Eric, you haven't even played a dwarf yet, and you're getting all dwarf defense force here.
Basically, he doesn't mind any race as long as they can pay for to gamble at his casino. He welcomes anyone.
Except elves. Fuck them.
Nobody likes
And
him.
halflings.
That might be just you. No,
Halflings.
I like to
halflings don't
imagine
have
that the
as deep a
halflings in
pocket.
this world is actually Lalafels.
Alright,
So
so
that okay. On the new Bachelor Island,
where is
Baelior-
this, by the way?
on New Baelior, no, the thing up here.
Okay, New Baylor's Island, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm gonna.
I don't know, I
Give me-
misheard you were saying New Bachelor's Island, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, no, I said that. So, but around this here, here's a. Actually, it should be a bit smaller, but it's like a little private garrison, and this is here is a private militia force that they're renting land, you know, outrageous pricing and all, but you know, they're like if you need to hire anyone for private militia, private, you know, protecting anything, these are the guys you want. They're crooked bastards, but you know, they're good at their job. Think Merryweather from GTA 5. And their name, the Screaming Eagles.
Merryweather's good at their job.
I said, think it's a private military place.
So I'm guessing they have no scruples, they're very cutthroat. They'll do
Yeah.
whatever if you throw money at them.
Yeah, and you know, if you can't pay up, you know, they'll get you. And with a black square. Actually, I'm gonna change that color too.
So I'm guessing because you said, like, they're paying quite outrageously, they're quite well equipped, very well off.
Oh yeah, they're very well equipped, you know.
Is Gun good at their jobs?
Depends on what you define their job as. Like, if it's governing and protecting, they're awful at it.
I guess they're like good at very surface level stuff, but not. It's at management level. You know, the decision making process where they're lacking.
Oh my god, I just looked. Okay, I have and here's a perfect grade. Their general is an orc, snake. Or actually, you have two choices here, Snake. You can either have these two pictures. One of these guys is the general. Actually, I like to think the human is the general, but the orc is like second in command. Yeah, actually, that's better. Or I don't know.
Okay, alright. Screaming Eagles.
Actually, no, make the orc the general. It's much better. Yeah. And, you know, he's a hard ass. He's General Hellscream. Fuck, I'm just stealing names all today.
Hellscream.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna co-opt you a little bit and just say that his first name is actually General. It's not a rank.
Yes, exactly. You just have, you know, everyone calls him General.
Alright. And the human's name is?
He is, oh man. I actually don't have a name for the human, so if you have one. Which one did... Also, that's... I just realized that Getafe.
Alright, I've given him a name. I feel it's in line with your naming conventions.
What is it?
His name is Elgrove Crowwood.
That feels good. But yeah, I feel like, you know, general actually takes this seriously, army business, it would, he's more money.
But General Hellscream is all about the money, not about the murder.
No, he's about the murder. The human is about the money. The orc is all about the murder. He loves the murder. He's a bit unhinged. But yeah, that's my contribution. So,
There we go. I've even thought up a slogan for the Screaming Eagles. I'll put it beneath.
murder and money.
Nice.
All right.
And their ship, they fly like with their symbols are like red, mainly. So, when you see that. Actually, yeah, I know what the symbol is. Their symbol is a red eagle.
Alright. So. Next up. Oh, no, that's everybody. That's all places.
Nice.
So, does anyone want to add more places, or do we move on to the next step?
What's
I
the
think
next
we
step?
can move on.
Next step is personal places.
Ooh.
Ah.
So this is something tied to our character?
Yes.
Well,
So,
I'll, not.
I have another place to put down then.
okay.
Let me just.
What are the things added in the we add later?
Personal
Give me
places.
the list.
Alright,
Huh?
so it's region, places, personal places, rumors and legends. I'm cutting out connectors because there's no real mechanic that's
Right.
similar for
Personal places, so that's like what, our home?
a personal place. Two things: one place they call home, and one place that's significant to them.
Alright.
Gotcha. Oh, I'm gonna add another settlement to Eleron over there. I'm gonna call it Kalia, and it's just the settlement on the island that is ruled by the Madrocracy. It's not the academy itself, but it's the actual associated town. We'll probably put that on the edge, right there.
Okay. Write down that name for me.
Yeah.
And give me you don't have to do it now, but send me give me some details about what the place is
Sure.
like. Kalia.
Oh!
So I'm guessing the place has the Magic Academy and such.
The academy is actually on the mountain. This is more like the town associated to it.
Okay.
I have a place to add.
Cool.
Alright.
Where it be?
It is. Let's see. It is on Rigor. There is. Okay, it's not really a town. It's because no one actually lives there. Let's say just on what is Kretka, the capital.
Yeah, the cavernous
Okay,
capital
so-
of the Takot.
Just across the river here, there is a small, a seemingly abandoned village. And it is rumored that over here is a dwarven fight club.
Is only dwarves allowed in there?
Well, okay, no, it's a fight club. Just
Run by
people
dwarves?
go there to beat the shit out of each other at night.
Fight, 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 fight.
So, what is this place named? Like, is it just Dwarven Fight Club, or has it got a punchy name to it?
Bloody Rock.
Bloody Rock. Okay. Alright, misspelled Kalia. Just give me a little demarcation for the Dwarven Fight Club, and I gotta fix my mistake. Oh, is that it? Just that kind of little marker there. Neo.
What?
Did you add a marker for the Dwarven Fight
Yeah.
Club? Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah.
that little black splodge.
Yeah.
Okay. Bloody Rock. Alrighty then. So, is that all the places there is to add?
I guess.
Yeah, I don't have any more.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. So, next up is personal places. So, starting with the player who has the oldest character, each player, not the GM, names two things. One place they call home, and one place that is significant to them. When you choose your home, you
Last
can...
again.
Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
When you choose your home, you can make it someplace already on the map, or add a new steading or site and add it to the map. Or it can be off. I'm just gonna say as well, it can be off the map, far away. Like, that's up to you. When you name a significant place, you can choose an existing place or add a new one. Mark it on the map and say what happened there. So, Eric, what is your home? What is your significant place?
Okay, fuck off. Okay. The home is someplace far off the map. The old country. It's Krajmanak is the name of it.
Krav McGraw.
Krajmanak. I'm going.
The old country.
That's it's a fairly large flat island, kind of drab, lots of potato eating. But the it's sort of like on fairly bad economic times, and a lot of people have been bailing out, and so Aggie left there quite some time ago, and has been slowly, essentially, sort of island hopping, traveling, since. Was once a respected engineer in a big factory there, but factory went belly up. Actually, I think that's going to be hyphenated, and maybe with a K too.
Looks better with a K.
And yeah, that's all I'm gonna put in, since I'm not gonna even be playing in like the first session or the first few sessions.
My mic did not switch back on when I wanted it to. Alright, so I've written that down. So are you going to add a significant place or not then?
No, just Krajmark is somewhere off the map. That's it.
Okay. Alright, so. Next up then is Swede. What is your... So, give me your character's home. It can be a new place, or it can be somewhere already on the map. Or it can be off the map entirely if you wish it to be. And then give me a place of significance and tell me what happened there.
Okay, well, first of all, his home is well, technically, basically, it's a boat.
I mean, this is more like a place of birth, like a starting point.
Birth. Well, that's not on the map, but like, again, like you said, this is like a frontier thing. He was born in the olden country, which I don't actually have a name of, but like he's not born in the frontier, but he's born far away. You know, but he personally don't consider it mattering much anymore.
All right.
But like currently he basically considers Ramshackle his home, in that he always comes back to that. A significant place.
Just to kind of say again. So, when you name a significant place, you can choose an existing place or add a new one. Mark it on the map and say what happened there. It should be one of, if not the most important thing that has happened to you. The place where your heart was broken, where you watched helplessly as your brother was carried off by beastmen, where you were granted your knighthood. So, let's think about your character's a pirate. He's a drunken pirate, like in his 30s. He's so, you know, still youngish, but he's had some shit happen to him.
Yeah, you know,
so...
he's more a former pirate, all things considered. He used to run with a famous captain named Captain Steele, who famously got shot down by the Screaming Eagles. So let's see now. Actually, I'm gonna find it.
So it could be the site. It could be the site of where the battle took place, where he was shot down.
Yeah, exactly. And it actually was. It was actually near. It was outside. It was actually near the cluster.
Okay, so there was a battle near the cluster where he was shot down.
Yeah. And, you know, he managed to survive. He basically got into a lifeboat, landed on like an island, got saved a few days later. But you know, his poor captain, my captain. Well, that's what the last thing he ever saw of him. It was aroundish here, where I'm putting this square.
All right. So I will put that. So I'll put that down. Significant place.
So he doesn't particularly like the Screaming Eagles. Oh, I should mention Snake. Should I mention where I dropped the thing that got me wanted by Sherman and Sons?
You can have that as another significant place, but that's like that's what got you.
That's not that. Yeah, that's just a play. Actually,
like losing your captain is probably.
Yeah, it's more significant, but yeah, that's it. My good captain, we were good friends. We were like brothers.
So
and now we have.
So you have no love for the Screaming Eagles then.
No, they get out in a way for smuggling too. No love for them.
All right.
Bunch of tyrannical bastards.
So. Who would that be next? That'd be Austin next. What is your home? What is your significant place?
Home and significant place. Alright, I'm gonna say significant place is definitely the academy, which I'm gonna draw in Pank. And it's gonna be in Pank, right over here on the lake.
Pank.
Yeah. Now the place he currently calls home.
This is more like
is
a place thing. I'm just gonna say because I do that. Sweet. It's like, what is your home? Like birthplace.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
place
not
of
current
It's
home?
like it's kind of like more like origin.
Where are you from?
United
Okay.
States of America.
I'll just say Goldenport.
Okay, so you're a resident of Goldenport.
Mm-hmm.
What made... Well, okay, you left to go pursue your education.
Yep.
Alright. So, significant place is, of course, the academy.
Yep.
What is the name of the academy again?
Yep.
Oh.
Hold on.
I feel mildly bamboozled, I'm gonna say.
Let's call it. Let's call it the Gray Castle, with an E, not an A.
Say again? I'm cop because I'm moving things around. Alright, cool. Grey Castle. Cool.
No A's allowed.
Grey Kessel.
Cecil? How do you
Grey
pronounce that?
Cecil.
Cecil?
Cecil.
Cecil.
My brother Cecil.
Grey Cecil.
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 Alright, so that's the place you got kicked out of.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, that's everyone who has got a home and a significant place. So you've all had some shit happen to you in your time, aside from Neo.
What? What? Okay, yeah, exactly. I'm gonna I guess I'm not in this party, guys.
Nope.
Alright, so, add my home.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm actually putting it on the map.
Is this a new locale, or is this an established locale?
Look down south.
I think the dog's really upset about what I did. Whoa,
Look
god
down.
damn.
That is the Expanse.
Okay.
It is a massive desert island.
Okay, so is that on land,
Desert
or is
continent.
is that on land, or is that floating?
No, it's floating. It's
Okay.
floating. It is a place marked by by savage sandstorms, by just general lawlessness, very sparse settlements. Water is the most precious resource on this continent, and water is the basis of the very few of the very few people on this island who control most of the wealth. And said people, are also said rich people are also the only people who with access to airships to get off this stinking rock. And that is where Paulson was born. Now, a place of significance is right here on Springforth. There is a small settlement right there that was when he eventually when he ratted out his gang and got his way onto an airship. This was where he was taken. This was the first step he took some 5 years ago onto a different island and restarted his life.
So that was the place of the great selling out.
Yes. Well, no, that's not the place of the great selling out. This is where he came after he sold
Okay.
out. Yeah, this is the first time he ever set foot on another land. After 22 years of living on that rock, he finally sees green for the first time. It's a small dock settlement. I don't have a name for it.
Hmm. You can come back to me with one when you have one, or it could just be some talent.
It's called no. It's called Omega.
Nice.
It's
All right. Now that's everyone. I am sorry about that. That just wasn't on his slip of the fucking head there. So we're skipping connectors because it's not really a great deal. So this one again is all right. Now we're gonna shake things up again, but Eric is definitely going to be the first person again, starting with the player who has the most knowledgeable character. Each player,
yeah.
not the GM, says something they have heard about any place on the map. Something no one in the party knows for sure to be true or false. This rumor or legend must be noteworthy and provocative, and whoever is taking notes should write it down.
I am probably last again.
Let's say that there's rumors of a great leviathan that a great, like almost worm-like creature that's highly voracious and has consumed, thousands of ships and whatnot, leaping from the sea, plucking them from the air, and probably has, generations, centuries of treasure in its gullet. And it's when ships disappear, they're often rumored to have been swallowed up by it.
Nice. Has centuries of treasure in its gullet, or in its stomach. Okay. So, who is the next most knowledgeable? Who's the most well-versed, the most well-read? The one who's been
Probably
soaking up all
Austin's
the trivia at the
I don't
bar.
actually have any knowledge skills though.
I mean, this is just kind of like how, like, generally, like, knowledgeable you think your character is. It's not just about knowledge checks. Like, these are...
Gotcha.
Because this is, like, you gotta remember, these rules are written for Dungeon World.
Yeah.
I'll do that one then.
Do you mean just knowing the area and shit, or
Or just, like, how much have you read? How much history do you know? Could you win at a pub trivia night compared to the other people in the party?
Gotcha. So we're just
It's vague, essentially.
vague rumor.
Like the rumor could be a lot more. So it's like something that that no one in the party could say for true or false. Whether it actually is.
Okay.
Whether it's like that actually be. I just at some point gave up on that sense being structurally sound, but you got my attention.
Yeah, let's go with there is a underground human trafficking network in Ramshackle.
Oh, okay.
Maybe not human though.
it's actually a dwarven?
I'll just put people trafficking for the moment. We'll look at what race is the most valuable.
Hey, you said it, not me.
I mean, I'll take the heat of being racist for other people. I'll be a racism heat sink. All right. So rumor. So people trafficking in Ramshackle. So even though they're mostly pirates, they're like that is a kind of lawless-ish place. That's like part of the Freedom faction, which are like pirate-y. So even they would like look down on people trafficking.
Mhm.
Okay. In Ramshackle.
I'm like street smart and shit, but
I mean, I'd say that counts as a degree of. I'd say it counts as a degree of intelligence, knowing who to go to get.
I mean, Sweet's character is like a pilot, so he knows more engineering and shit.
Yeah, and
Well,
like I'm also a smuggler, dude. Knows
yeah,
a bit.
yeah. I'll give you it, Sweet.
Okay. So, put down some secrets and Okay, here's some fresh pirate knowledge, yo. So they say on Rigger, there's like a hidden treasure mine there, but the dwarves are keeping it to themselves, and the orcs. But you know, it's just a rumor.
Alright. So a hidden treasure mine on Rigger that the dwarves and orcs keep secret. And that leaves us with Neo.
Between Ramshackle, Helva, and Eleron, there is what is known. Let me just. Oh, oops. Let me just fucking draw it out. The Ramshackle Triangle. It's a place where ships go to die. No one knows why, no one knows how, but for some reason, there's just a inordinate amount of ships like go down here. And I fucked up drawing that really hard. I'm sorry.
No,
Please
it's fine.
delete all of it.
No, we're keeping it. I don't know what that little like coat hanger is.
No, that was me like trying to move the screen down. So yeah.
Okay. We just move that to the map layer so it's all baked in there. And I'll remove the I'm trying to remove the attempt at the drag down. You gotta be pixel perfect.
No.
No, I mean to select the thing.
Yes.
To highlight it.
Yes.
Alright, so we've all put down a room, we've all put down a place. That's it. Session 0 over. We have Flying Pirate World.
Nice.
Cool. Wait, we all have to put down where we're starting.
We do. We gotta go to step 1.
So,
Yeah.
Snake, what do you say about turning on the grid?
I mean, you guys are the deciders.
Okay. So, here's what I think we should do. Yeah, we should all close our eyes, Snake counts to 5, and we place a marker.
What?
Come on.
That doesn't make any sense.
Just 'cause it
Snake
works
counts to
in
5.
Tonka, It
Yeah, but here's
me,
the-
son, she, go.
What?
I
What?
counted to 5 in Japanese. I still
God
counted
damn
to
it.
5.
Time marker better
What
than
is
me.
Japanese?
Look, it's a bad idea, alright?
Well, personally, I think Andrew is starting like on top of a mountain in the spine. By
Wait, I
himself.
thought we were crash landing.
Yeah.
Well, no, I'll be on top of a mountain in the spine. You can crash land if you want.
Well, fine.
It's just when we start the session, you know, we'll be
Wait,
miles
how
apart.
How are you gonna get off of the spine?
He's gonna jump.
We'll find out when we start.
Now I gotta go for the thing of just memorizing all of your characters' names. It won't
Hey,
take
Snake,
long.
maybe you should decide.
No.
Man.
This is like. Let me read. Actually, let me see how much input I have.
Can
on
we
the
start
script.
in Hawaii? I want to start in Hawaii.
Discuss where you are in terms of fiction. Have you gathered in a village on the frontier? Have you just emerged from a ruined temple in the wild? If no one has an idea or the GM has a great idea and wants to set the stage, it's the GM's job to say where you are. And you know where
I
you
want
are,
to start
Miles.
in Hawaii. I want to start in Hawaii. Thanks.
What if we just
Let's
crash
start in
land?
Hawaii.
What if we crash land
I
near
wanna hear
Hawaii?
Everyone arguing.
Does anyone have an argument against Hawaii?
I'm not involved in this.
That's true.
Yeah, let's
there's
crash
only
land
3
in
people
Hawaii.
to argue here.
You know, why don't we crash land into fucking Rigger? That seems like a nice
No,
big island.
no, Hawaii. Let's start on Hawaii.
Austin, what do you think?
Let's crash land on Hawaii.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. We go through the triangle. We add to the rumor.
All right. So I'm
That's
guessing
just
it's up
poppycock.
to me to decide like what happened.
Where
that caused
on
you to
Hawaii?
crash.
What happened? Where on Hawaii we are?
So,
Remember,
I have a
this is
question. What-
ocean. This is land. This is
So I have a
volcano.
question. Why do you guys hire me to escort or anything? Do we know each other? Or do you
I don't
guys
know.
just hire me?
Fucking Paulson's just been bouncing from job to job, you know, looking for unsavory pirate types to work with.
All right.
I'm an
I'll come up with
unsavory.
I'll come up with a reason. I'll control your characters for a bit. I'll do some pre-session 1 railroading to get you guys into a job of sorts together.
Also, I can mention my ship is a bit on the older side. He's been for a lot. She's a, you know. So probably a reason why she can't hold up. Being properly attacked by those fucking screaming eagles.
So, I've written down what you guys have given me. I've got notes. I've got things. If you want to send me anything extra at all for any of these places, please do. 'Cause it makes my job of running a game easier when I have more to work with. Essentially, do my job for me.
The Endless Night has to visit Hawaii. I just realized.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, now I've
There's no
figured out
way
how
it
you. Now
doesn't.
I've figured out how you're getting off that rock. It's going to be very tricky, though. Okay. Got that.
Oops, I just
Are we
accidentally
still- are we
deleted my
still-
island.
Are we stealing a rowboat?
Press Control Z.
It does nothing.
You're gonna have to draw a new outline.
Fantastic.
Oh no, Hawaii!
Or you could just have just a bunch of surrealist floating trees, lakes, and a mountain, and a settlement.
Why did we
No
not do
land.
that?
That's like Hawaii, right?
I don't know how you deleted it. Didn't I not send that to the fucking map layer?
Alright, I'm gonna draw it and you're gonna put it on the background.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna zoom out on the token layer, Control A, map layer. There is nothing here that should not be on the map layer to begin with.
There, put that on the background.
Guys, are we going to Hawaii?
Yes.
And even then, select, move to back. There we go. It's an island again.
It almost fit.
Yeah, it's part way. Hang on. Yep. That better?
Sure.
Like, we can say there's land beneath those trees.
It's a
Oh,
weird
no.
looking something.
There we go. We now have a setting.
Yeah.
So, see you all sometime.
Yeah.
For Savage Skies, or whatever the hell we're calling
We'll,
this.
we'll see each other when Eric emerges from.
Oh no, Eric's
hibernation.
joining. Eric's joining mid-game at
Oh,
some
is he?
point.
Yeah.
He gave the go-ahead
Okay.
for us to start, and then he'll
Cool.
join us at earliest convenience.
Okay, so Hemlock starts when Eric emerges from hibernation.
Yeah.